Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and I'm good. And Tower is also good. But that's what we're really after. That's what we're aiming for today. Everyone just to be just generally good. So God, today's the day I work on modules. I'm not happy about it. That's what you need to know. I'm not happy about having to work on modules, but it does have to happen. So what I need to do probably is need to get some biosciences done before I really get too much done. So I got to get fish and I got to get biters started. Modules, kind of overcomplicated to get them started, but worth it. That is true. That is true. I don't want to do it. That's the problem. This will be all the stuff for modules. But the good news is we've got gold and titanium mostly sorted. And they should do pretty well for themselves now, I would hope. Bob Nom's not great, but it'll be doing fine. Like all my resources are mostly doing alright. We're just going to sort of let that happen. But what are we going to be needing? We're going to need fish farms. I don't even know if we can get everything for fish farms here. Yeah, no, it's all available. Sweet. We're going to need fish tanks. We're going to need butchery places. Just trying to think what we actually need for all this. We're going to need... we're going to need puffers. At least get started. As much as I love puffers, I really don't want to get puffers. We run out of glass. Brass pipes might also be a problem. Okay, that's fine. I have to take a brief detour to get that together. Yeah, I don't think we got enough brass pipes coming through. In fact, I'm not sure we got any brass pipes coming through. Are these my brass pipes? Never mind. I do have brass coming through, it's just taking its sweet time. Okay, cool. Glass... Is glass a problem? Glass is kind of a problem, but more just because we don't have enough powder mixers. We should have powder mixers, right? Powder mixers. We just have 20 of them for a second. That should sort that problem out. Yeah, I know. I know it'll be good to get the modules started. Doesn't make me like it anymore though. And then we need biter places, which I don't know if we... Yes, we can build them. Oh, there you go. Got on blues and walls. Think we make walls? I guess we make walls now, huh? A fairly easy one to build. How many of them do we want? I don't know, just build 500 walls and we'll see what happens. I'm not too fussed by that concept. And then after that we should be mostly good. Okay. Let's... Let's over-design this. That's probably the best way to do it. What do we ultimately want? I would like 10 of these per minute. Like, let's just really over-design this. I want 10 of these per minute, and I want 10 of these per minute. I do want other stuff, because ultimately I'd also like to have, I think this level is probably good, I would like 100 of those per minute, and 100 of those per minute. I really don't care about efficiency modules. Right. So, already I see problems. No, wait, because we're not starting with these. We're not starting with these. We don't need this right now. We can advance to this at a later stage. How do we... Here's the real question. How do we do modules with these things? Because if we module everything that way, is that how this works? It is how it works. Okay. Right. So already I would just like to just redo everything. Good start. Unfortunately, we're going to be doing this for a little while, so if this isn't entirely exciting to you, sorry. If it makes you feeling better, it's not entirely exciting to me either. Okay. Now, the good news is most of these things aren't a problem. This is where we start to have problems, I think. We're just going to click everything down the line over and over and over until we get... oh, shoot. Until we get what we want. Good planning is half the build, I know, but good planning is boring. Good evening, Aragath. Don't I mean biting the biters on modules? I suppose I do. Okay. Right, so that just gets the... that's the basic module chain. Not counting any of the other stuff that comes with it. So far, not the worst. It's just kind of annoying. I'm going to need to get chrome and platinum eventually in this chain. But now I don't need to worry about it. What I'd probably like to do... what if we do it this way? Hang on. What if we've done this in a very silly way? Because ultimately the only thing it changes is these and the gems. Let's not worry about that. Let's not overcomplicate things. Okay? Because we know we need all this stuff, right? That's not a problem. So for now what we'll do is we'll get rid of those. Because we can... all we've got to do is change the gems. Right? Of course. Now it's... comprehensible. Comprehensible, rather. Okay. So, now that it's comprehensible, we can start worrying about other things. First off, we need those. That's easy. We need those. Easy. Do we need anything else that is... no. So those are the easy things. Now we know we're going to need 3 times as much. Can we build those in a better way than that? We can. Excellent. 82 of those is a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. Hello, Abuelita. And when we come to greens, we'll figure that problem out later. So we need a lot of assembly machines. That's not a problem, though. That's what we're here for. Probably going to need some rubber. The poor form and file you made when doing modules. Yeah, I'm not sure how you do your designing, Aragath. I've seen it before and I'm very confused. It works for you. That's the main thing. So, then what we need to do is the productivity module board. You can make basic module boards easy, and you can make that with these. Thank you very much. Don't get silly. Raw crystal. Can we just get that straight from biters? We can just get that straight from biters. Excellent. Now, the biter eggs are going to be a problem. We're going to need to get biter eggs at some point. We will worry about that another day. Not today, not right now. Do not have the comprehension to deal with this problem right now. But that is... We're going to need a lot of biters, I've just realised. That's fine. That's fine. This is how we're going to do this. That's fine. Okay. We can turn this into a matrix just to make it a bit easier. Crystal powders. We can turn that into crystal slurry. We turn to crystal grindstone. Then we have unrestricted items. Unrestricted items, crystal grindstone. We do not want to export crystal grindstones. That's silly. Crystal powder. That's fine. And with the rest of the crystal powder, we can turn it to slurry. We're good? We're good. No, we're not going to do that. That's just going to confuse things. The coloured module boards can use production modules. Oh! Now we're talking about science. Ah, ha ha ha. You're right, my good sir. That can't though, can it? No. That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. That helps. That's huge. That bigly helps. Most tips can, except cable harness and modules themselves. Most of them I don't care too much about. And eggs, apparently. Grinding wheels. What happens to the grinding wheels after they're used? Do I get to reuse them, or do I just need to make a new grinding wheel? Like, it gets used. It could make me a new crystal grindstone. It might not. Okay, so we're going to need to make grinding wheels. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Silicon carbide. That can get made somewhere else. I don't give a shit. Okay. The eggs are going to come from small biter breeding. Small biter queens are unlimited. We're going to get some byproducts of that. It's okay. We turn them into meat. That's not a problem. We can turn biters into meat. That's fine. We need our alien processed meat. That's going to come from meat and alien goo. The meat we're going to get from Santa raised. Through Santa Ray breeding. Which we're going to need polluted fish water. Now we're going to make fish... Ah, shit, we need fish water. That's easy. It's saline water and water. Pfft, not a problem. What do we do with polluted fish water? We turn it to alien spores, turn it back into goo. Problem solved. We'll worry about that later. That gets us level 0, right? Now keep in mind, most of these numbers need to be multiplied by like 3. How much power is this taking? 500 megawatts. Now, admittedly, most of that's probably because our power requirements are ridiculous. That's okay. Everything I want to put on... every time I want to make fish faster, it's like, no, not fish. Okay. Just to make sure I don't need more plastic, because plastic is a bit of a problem for me, we will production module these. It will require... increase the number of assembly machines. You gotta remember also the number of modules I'm requiring right now, we just don't have them. So maybe what I should also do is this. Nope, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Sorry that we did this. Okay. More biter queens and crystal powder. We've got byproducts of them. That's fine. Okay, awesome. we're going to get up to level 1 before we call this a success. Right? So... that's fine, that's fine. Crystal grindstones, we'll already have those. That, and we get those from my medium beta zoos. You know what? Fudge it, let's just get it all done. We're going to have to make that with puffers. That's going to be a problem later. And like that. Because I could just abandon this now, but then my numbers are going to be wrong. Holy shit, I'm going to need a lot of fish tanks. How many belts is that going to take? Not as many as you'd think. Fascinating. You know what? I was going to just abandon and stop here, but let's just get it all sorted out. Okay. So we want those as well. That's fine. Yeah, that's alright. We're not too worried about that. We're not too worried about that. That's going to come from my beta petting. Those eggs are going to come from big betas just breeding. So now my numbers are correct. However, we can improve these numbers again by being a smart boy. So, where do we begin? I can shift click to get something down to the bottom. Okay. So let's start with these things. And we need, oh, small by breeding, we need those, need that, we need that. Okay. So that's where we've got to start with 600 fish tanks. This is going to take us a while. In fact, before we even start there, let's get agriculture. Okay. Yeah, this is going to suck. Not going to lie. Everything that we've got right now that is not absolutely conducive to what I'm doing right now can just leave. Holy shit. This is going to be the biggest build until I do Chrome. In fact, Chrome won't even be this big a build. And remember, everything I've got to do, I've got to multiply by 3. Would it be a good idea to just make the fish somewhere else? Like, just make the meat somewhere else. And the answer to that is, yeah, probably. It'd be best to have an alien meat train, which is what they used to call me in high school. Okay, so that's number one problem. Number one problem is alien meat. Alien goo comes from bacteria. That comes from that, and that comes from the polluted fish water. Switch to FF. Always Chrome taking up all the space. Okay, see, if I'd read that first, that would have made way more sense to me. I see what you're saying, yes. You are correct. That's alright. And they give us sulfuric wastewater, okay. Brave of me. Oh, you know me, I'm a very brave man. We've already got some alien goo coming in, so we can just carry that on. I can use Mushretto for the alien bacteria. In fact, I'm already doing that, so... But I've got the fish water, so I need to use the fish water. So, the fish water will be used primarily, and then the rest will be done by... Yeah, okay. Fish water primarily. Let's get these numbers down. Where's my gold being made out of curiosity? Over there. It's not quite done either, is it? Alien animals like safari. I mean, yeah. Or opera. As we're making browser jokes. Even use opera anymore? I don't know. I don't know how old opera is. I don't probably need that. My base is like a mosaic. Mosaic of my sins. Okay, step one, probably make the meat. It's always important to make the meat. I don't think I need to explain that to anyone. You know, this is a good place to make meat. Actually, no, wait, if we need to make ends meat, and we need to come down here anyway, so why don't we make it over here? Oh god, this is going to be huge. Wait, is Mosaic another browser? Are we just doing browser-based humor today? Please tell me we're not doing browser-based humor. I can't. I just can't. I probably could. No, I can't. Like, as much as I want to, I'm just unable to do it. It was the first graphical browser. Damn it. Guys, Solburn's showing me up again. It's not difficult, but still, guys. Yeah, I almost got myself killed there, but I thought about it. I looked both ways like a good child, and I didn't run into open traffic. Oh. YouTube is killing you. Why? What's wrong with YouTube? Why is YouTube killing you? Doesn't seem like a thing YouTube would typically do. YouTube is not really well known for murdering people. Too many videos in your watch later. Oh. I mean, I've got videos in my watch later that are like 3 years ago. I don't even remember why I wanted to watch it. In fact, I don't want to anymore. That's my trick. I had things to watch later, never watch them. So, I want a lot of things. I'm going to make this simple. I'm just going to turn this down to alien meat. And then we're going to go from there. So I need 263 fish. Can we... do something real quick. Don't worry about it. 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 I said don't worry about it. If I told you to don't worry about it, why do you keep worrying about it? Then what we're going to do is we're going to put fish in its own little system. That way it's a little bit tidier. Nutrient pulp, that's not a problem. Nutrient pulp could be a problem. So, what do the fish specifically need? They need nutrient pulp and they need artificial fish water, which we do need to make. That's not a problem, we just need to bring in saline water. Saline water and nutrient pulp, that'll make my fish water. Now, of course, we do get this stuff. Why don't we just turn into the crystal seeds and then we don't need as much? Genius. See if you're a genius and attractive. Because then, when we go up, then we don't need quite as many of these things. Which will reduce, probably, the number of fish we need. Ho ho ho! He's as smart as he is attractive. And then we can use the alien... Oh, my... He's a smart lad. And then we just use the musharetos for the goo. And what we'll do is we'll use these things for the... Oh, it all works. So smart and attractive. This is a thing I say about myself these days. This is new and I'm uncomfortable with it. Okay. Holy shit. How much... I need 700 of these fish tanks. Alright, when in Rome. $750. I could lower this down to 50. And then I'd only need 600. Just do I need 100 of these a minute? No, I don't. 50 a minute would be sufficient. $50 of these would be sufficient. You know what? 25 a minute would be pretty good too. I'm not even sure I need 10 of these a minute. 10 of these a minute is very fast. Yes, reduce the scope to something manageable. $30. There we go. So 5 threes. That seems manageable, right? 30 of those a minute is a lot, and then 5 of those a minute is... I mean, okay. If I wanted 1,000 of them, for instance, it's 100 minutes. That's 2 a second. 2 a second is a lot. No. It's 1 every 2 seconds. Wrong way around. 1 every 2 seconds is a lot. No, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I think if we keep scaling it down too much... Don't worry about it. Maths isn't my strong point either. That's okay. That's okay. We can manage that. Okay, this... So what do we need? Let's think about this logically. For a change. Let's do some tidying while we work. So the train's coming here, and they need to drop off the saline water. Yes, I know we can make saline water, but I am continuing my path to try and not waste resources. This is why this is taking me so long. Yeah, the EPA will get me, aka Turtle is watching me. I don't know if Turtle's watching right now, but someone will rat me out to Turtle, and as they should. half per minute. Yep, he's here. I knew it. I know when I'm being stalked. Actually, historically that's not true, but we're not going to go into that fact. The less I talk about that, the happier I'll be. It makes it sound like I've actually been stalked before. I have not been stalked. Well, if I have, they were very good at it. It was a nightmare to make. Yeah, this is the thing. I think the resources are going to be the bigger problem. The resources are going to be the part where it all goes to hell. So rather than worrying about that too much, we're just going to scale it down. I think we'll be happy with that. Okay, so what do we need to bring in? We need to bring in saline water, and we need to bring in nutrient pulp. Just to be clear, 2.4k nutrient pulp per second, a minute, is not hard. Pulp drop. We don't have the nutrient pulp right now, but we can get it. Why? What did I just see there? Let's have a look at that again. Over by the aluminium. Have you just filled up that tank? You have no saline water to pick up. That doesn't seem likely. That doesn't seem likely at all. We should have a ton of saline water to pick up. What about this? What are we doing with this saline water, eh? Wasting it. Okay, well, let's stop wasting saline water over there. You're in module deficit hell. I think at this point what my goal is just get up to module 1s, or yeah, 1s I suppose, because 0 happens. Get up to module 1s and then just sit there for a while. We can go up to module 3s later, but we don't need to. That's, I think, a fine place to stop. We've designed to go further than that, and we can do that later, but we don't need to now. I think that's acceptable. So we're coming up here to get that saline water so we can use it. Right now the saline water is being wasted, and that's not acceptable. In fact, the saline water being wasted there too. Disgusting, despicable, filthy, scum of the earth. In other words, they described me in high school when I asked a girl out one time. Oh, it's so sad if it was true. It's not entirely true. Alright, that was really sad. Not to me, I was joking, but I was like, oh man, what if someone actually got that treatment? So sad. Okay. I'd like a big old tank. You gotta love a big old tank, right? I like how we've downgraded the pipe quality. kind of makes me laugh. Okay, saline water pick. I would like to copy that, thank you. Oh, and we probably do need to put that in there. Okay, so you can say that's not great, but the good news is we're going to do another one. Just to get the saline water used a little bit more effectively. I see no reason to build a desalination plant when we have all this stuff that we could be using instead. You know, it's just not right. And me, I occasionally like to be right. Okay. Now, did I signal this properly? I did! No, wait. I didn't. I was looking at the copper. Yes, copper and salinated water. Similar things. Saline water is used in the exact same ways that molten copper is used. Never go to a hospital where they need to give you saline, because boy, if they make that mistake, you're in trouble. Okay, now we're just going to put molten copper in your veins. Don't worry, it'll be a slight stinging sensation. I feel like there's more saline water we can probably grab from somewhere else. Like this. What is this doing? USB-C is a lie, a damn lie. Why can you not see it? Copper is antimicrobial. That's true. So I guess it's okay then, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. Actually, pause for a sec. Pause for a second, my little friendly train. We just need to put a radar down here, so we can see what's going on in Gold Town. Aside from the fact that it was never actually finished, like a lot of my builds. Copper is antimicrobial, especially when it's molten. Yes, that is true. You know how you need to put the USB charged correctly. USB-C is so flimsy it goes in both ways, but only charges in one way. Wait, what? You serious? No. That can't be real. Holy shit, Soulbird, if that's true, we've been lied to by possibly the Europeans. I don't know if the Europeans are at fault here, but I'm going to blame them for it. Dodo Cooker, let's replace all your blood with molten copper. It'll be fine. Yeah, you don't want to put in molten iron though, because you don't want iron anywhere near your blood. It's actually really dangerous, because that's how you get iron poisoning. You do not want that. So you want 0 iron in your blood, only copper. If anyone's wondering, yes, I'm doing a bit. That's fine, it breaks down quickly, it stops working. Holy shit. I've never felt so lied to. What if you have iron deficiency? More copper, obviously. Keep adding copper until your blood's okay again. Don't worry, it'll happen eventually. Eventually you have so much copper in your bloodstream that the doctors will stop talking to you. Morticians, on the other hand, will start, but you know those morticians. Like, I don't need to explain a thing or two about morticians, am I right? Oh. Don't ask me to explain further, like, I'm creeped out thinking about it. That's why I keep morticians' hands away from me at all times. They can't be trusted. Not after what they've done. Okay. It's good. We're now potentially using more saline. I don't know if I like that anymore. Okay, so that'll get my saline water in. That's good. And then I need to get the nutrient pulp, which I'll need a nutrient extractor. And another train. Thankfully, I carry trains around with me at all times, in case of such a situation. We can ditch those, by the way. Probably ditch that as well. Random question. Probably explained already, but missed it. How come I've done right-hand drive trains this time? You know how like there's random atmospheric interference that exists? Like it's an actual thing, random... I mean, you know, atmospheric interference. Something to do with the sun and that sort of thing? Yeah, that's why. The real actual answer is not because of random. Is because I like having these big round circles. You can't do big round circles on left-hand drive. Yeah, it's also Calidus. I always forget about Calidus, but yes, Calidus is the answer. Nutrient extractor. Out of curiosity, nutrient extractors do make nutrient pulp, right? Or have I just got that completely wrong? Pip. Yes. Okay, good. Also, I like the fact that I was thinking about pips from like oxygen not included. Just the idea of crunching them down to nutrient pulp. Those little... what are they, squirrels? Look, there's nothing illegal about crushing a squirrel. Okay? That's why Marvel created Squirrel Girl. Circle's a valid reason. Nice. Came up with a valid reason. Let's be honest, that doesn't happen often. So there should be clay coming. Or clay is already in the building. And the secret garden gets used once again. Okay. And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two. Leah poisoning pigeons in the park. Tom Leah? Who's Tom Leah? I feel like I know the name. Okay. Hello, Tom Lee. How you doing? Tom Leah. How do I know that name? Who are you? Who are you and why are you poisoning squirrels? We'll all go together when we go. That's why I know the name. We'll all go together when we go. That's a horrifying song about all dying in a nuclear apocalypse. Yeah, we'll all go together when we go. That's how I know it. I never considered he did other songs. I don't know how I feel about this newfound information. Not comfortable. That's probably the answer. Okay. Sometimes art isn't about being comfortable, right? Okay, let's crush some fruits and let's crush some pips. Pips? Man, we're coming to this just on time, haven't we? And then I suppose we want to export the bacteria. Oh, while we're here, we've got a composter? Probably not easily. No, we've got none of the things we need for a composter. Well, that's disappointing. Deal with that another time. And by that I mean sooner rather than later. Okay. That's not that. Pulp pick. Excellent. Almost like there was a plan for that. Going backwards. No? No, yeah, that's backwards. That's absolutely backwards. Okay. Every now and then, I feel like I have achieved something with my life, and then I put it in backwards. It's still in backwards, isn't it? Come on, it's not still backwards, is it? That's right. The top goes that way. Yeah. Am I stupid? What have I done? Okay. If I miss something up elsewhere here, that's what's going on. Something else wrong here. That's what's wrong. Not my fault. It's the fact that this was never connected, I think. No. Okay, no, something else has gone wrong. No, Tara, don't worry. I don't know my lefts from right, so I don't think you can be blamed for this. Does worry me that something else has gone askew with the saline plants. But I guess we'll figure that out another day. that makes my delicious nutrient pulp. Made of fruit and pips. That sounds disgusting, actually. I wouldn't drink that. We'll probably have to worry about nutrient pulp another day as well, just not right now. And then we'll need some sort of fuel. There is no fuel available nearby. What the heck? Is this fuel? This is fuel. I would like to probably rig that up as well while I'm here. Okay. Brilliant. I'll rephrase that. Passable. And that'll consume my things and make me some pulp. Good. Nutrient pulp. Pick. Brilliant. Full. Empty. For now, let's go drop off what we've got. I like how the train coloured itself purple. The true colour of nutrient pulp, clearly. Okay, and that is going to be enable disable if true if there's no inputs, less than, say, 75,000. Similar idea. I feel like this one I want to have a train limit though. I might do more saline water in the future. What a wild idea that would be. But you know me, I'm full of wild ideas. My ideas are so wild and reckless, I'm going to become a revolutionary. The saline water thing up here full? Oh, yeah, kinda. Okay. So, with that, we make artificial fish water. Right. And we would need... I need triple everything. So I need 15 of these approximately. Wild and reckless ideas. How many ducks per minute in Seablock? I didn't say they were attainable. We'll do 16. It's also known as 8 times 2. Commonly known as 8 times 2. People don't say 16, they say 8 times 2. Then we're going to go like that. Give it the old flipperoonie. And then we would have actually created something. Can't help but notice we've got no chemical plants on us. times 3 is 18. Well, I'm glad that I had room for one more. And we downgrade all those to blue, which we do have. Now they're all going to complain that they don't have the turtles. See, no turtle? Sorry, turtle. There's no turtles. Hang on, I never said I was going to make ducks in Seablock. I never said that, I just remembered. Look, I'm not the one that made the missing items look like a turtle. That wasn't my choice. You gotta blame Woob for that. You should blame Woob for that. JD made Sea Duck. Well, some people are just better than me, what can I say? Does the quote system lie? I did say that, but I didn't mean that. I ain't gonna hold water in court, is it? Ooh, siree bulb. The quote system, not a promise system. That's true. Okay. So, that's step 1 of like 30 steps. Now what I need to do is make a lot of fish. Then I need to butcher some of those fish, make meat so I can make fish. I also said pie, you see. Yeah, but that was actually a promise. What we're going to do, we're going to put this here. This is pretty light here. God, why do I say these things? Okay, let's go get my fish farms. So I would like 300 fish farms. I don't make 300 fish farms. Okay, well let's go over here and make 300 fish farms. So we can make 300 fish farms. Is there anything else we need while we're over here? 27 butcheries is not a problem. 9 crystallizers is not a problem. All this is actually pretty simple. Wait, no. Not 27 butcheries, that's 3 times that. It's 90 butcheries. Okay, that's a problem. At this point, I'm going to have a counter of how many times I go, wait, forgot to times it by 3. Can I ask a favor? If I forget to time something by 3, and just people type X3 for me, please? I'd appreciate that. Just X3. That's all I need. Just X3, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. It was way worse than that. Well, I haven't... Thank you. It's very helpful. What the butchery is it? No, it's the Biter Farms. See, when I forget to. I haven't forgotten to do it yet. At least give me a chance to fuck up before you start reminding me. You know what? I just heard that in my head. I get it. Oh wait, do we not have glass? We don't have glass. Okay. Okay, well now I'll have glass. Do we have enough blue belts to just abandon red belts entirely yet? No, apparently we don't have enough cobalt. Really? Oh yeah, no, that'd be right, because we have literally one casting machine. Can we have like another casting machine, please? Please, sir, may I have another casting machine? We don't even make casting machines. What do you mean we don't make casting machines? Are you serious? What's that? Induction furnace. Okay. Yeah, we don't make casting machines. Legitimately surprised about that. I don't remember why I wanted casting machines now, but... Hang on, are these all good for gold now? That can't be right. Huh. We sure don't... No? Uh-oh, we got way too much lube in there. Sort that out in a second. I don't remember why I wanted casting machines, but let's build them. Seems like the right thing to do. Casting machine, aka a wizard. Or a cool sorcerer. Not a warlock. Warlocks are not casting machines. Cobalt steel, thank you. What would I get without chat? Probably need to be reminded of ×3. I'm fine, I remember ×3 at the moment. It's not even relevant yet. I've said it now. I've invoked it. ×9. ×9 is a bit eccentric. Once these get bricks... Yeah. Once the iron arrives... How are we doing on my fish farms? We have 24 of them. Then we ran out of bronze. That'd be right. Can we make more bronze, please? Where are we making bronze pipes from? That's brass. Brass and bronze are not the same material I've been led to believe. That's steel. That bronze. That's bronze pipes. We can make more of those. Okay, you know what? That's probably enough. The glass is being dropped off. That's fine. I would like to go and decrease the amount of lubricant we're dropping off there. That's too much lube. And generally my advice is never have more lube than you need. Ooh, that's bad advice. Never mind. I know, as soon as I said that, I was like, no. Always have more lube than you think you need. You don't want to be arm deep and realize you haven't brought enough lube. And we'll go 50,000. Okay, can you stop for a second, please? Thank you. We need to go make more cobalt steel. Which was over here. Now that's also very sad, and we'll come back to it later. This was made to be way larger than it needed to be, admittedly, but that's okay. I don't even think I had enough electrodes to actually get this going to the level that I needed it to go at, so whatevs. Oh, there we go. This is where I want to be, right? No. Oh yes, it actually is. Okay. The plan here is different. That's still correct. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good, that's good. That all connects. And then we just wire it up, and then we've got cobalt, which will feed my starving fish fleet. Okay. It's an improvement with cobalt. We are making what? 960 per minute. That's decent. It's good numbers. Okay. So, fish fleet, how's it going? We have 34 fish tanks ready to go, with more on the way. We are running out of bronze pipe. Is that because we're running out of bronze, or just the pipes are a problem? I think we have plenty of pipes. I think the bronze is just being the problem. I'll rephrase that. I think we've got plenty of bronze. I think the pipes are the problem. Why don't we just actually just go logistics, bronze? Yeah, it's 9,400 bronze. It's not the problem with the pipes. It's the problem with how much bronze we're making. I'll take 10 of them for now. And once the cobalt comes in, maybe we can abandon the transport belt, red transport belts. That would be ideal. You know what? Yeah! We're abandoning red transport belts right now. Because all my designs require blue. Let's just go to red. Cool. Top-up valves. We don't appear to have top-up valves. Strange. Concerning if true. Okay. That'll sort that problem out. Don't need those. I'm honestly surprised I still have those. I do need crystallizers, strangely enough. I do make crystallizers. Another strange thing. So the good news is this only will take a belt. Times 3, so 3 belts. That's a ridiculous level. How big is this going to be? Huge. It's going to be the official answer. Absolutely freaking massive. Also, a train's run out of fuel somewhere. Why and how? I don't have the time to deal with this train right now. I'm just gonna... That train doesn't carry fuel. It's like I'm trying to do everything I can to not have to work on these fish, isn't it? But I assure you, this cannot be tolerated. I didn't grab any fuel. You know what? There's some wood here. Ow, ow, ow! Okay. You are so close. How do you run out of fuel? There's gotta be fuel near you. There's just gotta be. Bingo. All of a sudden, I kind of wish that I didn't get rid of all my blue belt, my red belts, because now I'm building a blue belt. Something that really does not need the throughput. Okay, it gets the throughput. Gets the throughput, or else it puts the lotion on the skin. Something like that, right? Something like that. I'm a little concerned how much silver wires I've gotten here. Right. Easy fix. You can go now. That's gonna probably not need to come back here for a long time. Okay. They're gonna go make science? That's gonna go make science. Hell yes. Love science. They used to call me #1 science lover. They didn't, but I wish I knew what... Like, it's just such a great name. I wish I could have been called that. Why, that's Seif. He loves science. Oh. How dreamy. No, it's creepy. Like... Trust me, you don't want more information than that. Oh, how dreamy. No, I just told you. Okay, so. Really simple stuff. It takes yttrium pulp in, fish water in. Well, here's the funny thing. Once we're done with this, we actually don't need biters immediately. When you love science, but in the point of view character of a Jonathan Colton song kind of way, exactly. Exactly. You understand. You understand what it means to be a true lover of science. These are the sort of things that I think Soulburn built his mod for, because you can't see these pipes. But I'm not worried about it, because I'm not. Okay, so the fish require... Okay, so to breed the fish, we need meat. Wait, do we not need fish to make the fish? We need fish to make the fish. Okay, so the inputs is fish and meat. Understood. So if we do it like this... Right. That's pretty good. And then it needs to output fish. Does need to output fish. That's a critical part of this endeavor. What if the fish are on a roller coaster? Love that Paul and Storm made the perfect Joko song on Live. I don't know that one. I do know Big Dick Farts a Poker though. I know Paul and Storm. Well, not personally, but I know of Paul and Storm. Okay, how are we going to get the fish out of here though? Everybody loves when Big Dick Farts a Poker. Turtle, that's a wonderful quote. I like it because it doesn't make me feel like a serial killer. That's nice to have those occasionally. It's so rare. So... Doesn't. The question is, do you need me to change it? Or does that ruin it for you? I'm not... Still a good quote? Okay. Doesn't make me feel like a serial killer. Okay, so that's 8 times 2, 16. We've discussed that before. If we go up to 20, how's that gonna look? The fact they have specified doesn't really sell the sentiment. That's true. Okay, so that gets 20. So if we do 300, that's going to be 300 divided by 20. That's going to be 15 rows of that. What if we just did 300 divided by 30? We did another 5. 5? 5. Yeah. It's just 10. Right? Everyone loves 10. Such a magical number. I haven't actually got a way to get the fish out yet. I haven't figured that one out yet. It was like, that's step 2. I think what we do... I was originally thinking... Do we still put the fish on a roller coaster? I think a fish roller coaster is fun, right? We agree on that? Fish roller coaster is fun? Fish roller coaster is fun. Fish coaster. Gonna happen. Oh, those bloody poles are in the worst place to get fish coaster work. Okay. Maybe fish coaster is a bad idea. You know, fish coaster is a bad idea. We're not doing fish coaster. The fact that I had to think about that is concerning. We are going to do this. Yes, this is much better. Okay. It's going to be thicker. Sometimes your fish is just thicker. And ain't no one complaining about thick fish, if you know what I mean. I love the salmon cannon. It's so good. I am aware of the salmon cannon. It is awesome. Okay, and we put power poles up because power poles is the only thing that separates us from beasts. Obviously. See, the thing is, beasts don't have power poles. Nor does Beast from the X-Men, but that's for a different reason. I don't really know much about Beast from X-Men though, I'll be honest. I think some people like Beast, I don't know why. I just don't know X-Men. I really should get around to figuring out X-Men. Okay. Well, hang on. How much does this make? This will make... No. I think we're correct here. What we do is we do... this. And output priority is that side. Right? Otherwise the fish go that way. We could even save a full belt by doing it that way. And then otherwise, the fish go that way. Where are they going? To get slaughtered. Okay. And then we do 10 more of these. Is this actually a good plan? No. Why do I even need to question that? No, it's not a good plan, Seif. You're going to do it anyway. Why? I don't really have an answer for you on that one. Just know that you're going to do it anyway. The fish come in, and then they leave. It's still a bit of a fish roller coaster. What if I do another one over here? Oh, yes! Yes! Goodness. He's cooking. Let him cook. And I'll be flipped. Son of a bitch. You know what? No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That good? Close to good. And closeliness is next to goodliness. Okay. Yeah, this will be good. Probably should grab these Santa rays rather than just mowing them down. They do need them in a moment. Okay. How do I feel about this? I could feel better, but this is a good start. That's the fish line. And that's the meat line. I would rather the fish line be in the same place. Actually. And then other side. Okay. See, that's pretty good, right? And then we go like that. And then we go like that. That's the meat line. Okay. How do we feel about that? And then we just do 5 of these. That is so much more manageable. Hey look, it's a Santa ray. Wink. You know what, we just need to get whatever fish we can. Quite honestly. Because we're going to need a lot of meat to start off with. Now, we don't have a butchery yet. That might be fine. Worry about that later. Hey, I like the phrase, let's worry about that later. It's nice to know where the problem's going to come in. So output of fish is going to be... Yeah, no, that's fine. Even times 3, it's going to be okay. Problems for future Seif, exactly. Future Seif is smarter than me, so he'll manage. Unfortunately, he is older and therefore not as attractive as me, but I can't do anything about that. And nor will I. Can't and I won't. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so amazing when it gets going. Future Steve can learn from mistakes, so we have to make these mistakes now. That's true. How can I learn from the mistakes that I don't make? That's the output. Yes, it is. Hey, current Steve, past Steve was talking shit. Of course he was. He's a little bitch, that's why. Forcing me to solve his problems. And honestly, it doesn't even surprise me. If I had to be quite honest about it. Oh, actually. Oh! It's great. And then... this is where the meat comes up. We're this close to blatant Homestuckery. I got great news for you. I never read Homestuck. So, I'm not riffing on anything. I mean, I read like a little bit of Homestuck, but not much. Not enough to know the reference that I'm apparently making. Wait, shit, no, crap. I thought I was clever for a second there. That one works fine. The problem is this one. Come out a little bit. Do this. Then it does that. Oh, God, I'm good. I'm a genius. Hey genius, your plan sucks. There's a character who, by virtue of timeline shenanigans, is constantly arguing with their past, futures, and past and future selves. Oh, brilliant. I did really like Problem Sleuth, but Homestuck was just too much for me. It was just... like, the problem is, at some point, I fell out of Homestuck. Like, I tried to read it. And at some point, I just stopped reading it for a week, and then there was just so much to catch up on, and I just never did. It was just too much. And I tried to go back into it again, and I stopped about the same place. Why do we not have power over here? You probably got farther than I did, just know a lot from secondhand fandom disease. Oh, I saw enough of the fandom to know I had... You know what? I was going to say I had no interest in them, but you know what? The fandom... I've been in worse fandoms, okay? I've been involved in worse shit. This isn't the worst I've seen in my life. As far as I know, it didn't have a very Nazi undertone of the fandom. I don't know, maybe it did. Maybe there was a big Nazi community in Homestuck. I hope not. There's already too much of a Nazi community in anything. Anyway, political adjacency alarm, don't need to press it, I see it. Okay. Now, I realise now I've made the critical mistake. There was one? Of course there was. You can't have a fandom these days. Like Nazis never needs an alarm. sadly it does these days, which is the worst part of it. No, you know it doesn't. No. I think if anyone takes offense to that, that's your problem, mate. This is not a Nazi-friendly zone. Even when I'm being fascist in a video game, it's not a Nazi-friendly zone. Because I'm being a fascist for a joke. I'm sure some people use that as an actual excuse for their behavior. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. It's just a prank, bro. I was being ironic. No. No. No one gets away with that shit. Not here, anyway. No one should get away with that shit anywhere, quite frankly. I mean, yeah, it's different if I'm playing, say, a game like RimWorld and I am running a fascist dictatorship. Well, not RimWorld, but a game like that where you can run just a horrible group of people. I think it's okay to do things in a fascist kind of way. It's never meant to glorify it. In fact, usually, if anything, it's horrific to watch. And it's knowing how horrific it is to watch. And this is just entertainment, so not real life. And you go, wow, that's horrifying. I would hate to live in this world. And that's okay. If you're not, unless you're doing like the whole, yeah, I approve of this horrid shit, then maybe you're the worst. Okay, we need some butcheries. And some more fish. How many butcheries do I need? I need 27 times 3. That is... Oh god, what is 27 times 3? Like 80? Like 80. The old 40k problem. Yeah, 40k has a real problem with Nazis. And to be fair, I don't know if I believe it was originally done as satire, but enough of the community does not realize that. And that's a problem. Like, I honestly, me in my sheltered world did not realize it was satire for too long. Like, I've known about 40k since I was 13, and it was probably like 20, 25 years later I realized the satire. Now, my feelings on the Imperium changed over those years. From when I was 13, they were cool and they were the good guys, to when I was 25 going, maybe they're not the good guys, to going, oh no, absolutely, I understand how absolutely reprehensible. Like, the more I learned, the more I was like, oh yes, I believe it was done in satire. No, I think it was done in satire, then it wasn't, and now it is again. I think when people started showing up to tournaments in full Nazi regalia, I think they went, oh, we went too far. That was the point that they went, oh shit. And by then the damage is kind of already done. Maybe. I don't know if you can come back from that. You probably can. You have to hope you can come back from that. But yeah. My excuse of not realizing it was satire is just because I'd never really considered it. Like, I was just like, this is a thing that I've always known, right? And then I was just like, hang on a second. Ah, I see. You know, it's like those things that you just sort of accept when you're younger, and then when you think about them when you're older, you're like, oh, I need to change my worldview right now. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with someone realizing, oh shit, I have been batting for the wrong team, if you know what I mean. The LGBT community perks up. Oh, we know what you mean. But my point is that moment where you just go, ah, it turns out this bigotry hurts people. Maybe I need to not be an asshole. And no, I believe everyone deserves a shot at redemption. Within reason. You have a big old tree in your garden. How big o is that tree, man? Oh man, this is one thing I love, a big o tree. Is that an Australian tree? It just seems... Just to be clear, I'm not saying Australians are bigots. What I'm saying is it's just... Australians love putting O's at the end of words. Did I get out of that one safely? I don't think so. Part of the problem is that some of the people who never got past that is 13 thinks IOM is cool. IOM? You got a problem with the going on with the bottle? Oh, the Imperium of Man. Okay, cool. I mean, the Imperium of Man is very cool. Like, I don't disagree with that. They're a very cool concept of horribleness. Got a problem with going on to the Bottle-O, stopping at the Macca's. To be fair, Bottle-O and Macca's is things we say in... I don't know if we say Bottle-O in New Zealand. Macca's definitely we say. But I think the Imperium Man is very cool, but for certain things. And in some ways, I kind of like the horrible nature of who they are. Am I excited for Cavill's 40k? I have no idea what he's doing, and I'm in for it. I don't care. I'm so keen. Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. I don't know what I'm looking forward to, but I am so in. I'm not really a Henry Cavill fan, to be honest. I've seen one season of The Witcher, and I don't think I've seen anything else he wanted to, anything else he's been in. Like, I haven't seen the Supermans. I don't think I've seen anything other than season 1 of The Witcher. I didn't stop watching The Witcher because I wasn't interested. I just sort of... Panda and I were like, yeah, we'll totally watch The Witcher Season 2 when we get our new place. And then the problem was the sun was shining on the TV because it was like during summer. And so Panda and I were like, we'll wait until it's winter. And then we're like, we'll wait till we get the new TV. And then we just never watched it. You almost missed the Superman role because of WoW. I love that story. I believe you told that one on Graham Norton. I've heard that one. It's pretty good. I'm really intrigued to see what Henry Cavill's doing with Warhammer 40k. I am just so intrigued with what the hell is he going to do. Obviously my request is Caiaphas Cain, but that's because I like the silly nature of it. I like the nature that it's not horrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I love Caiaphas Cain, the hero of the Imperium. As one must do, because he's such a great man. Love how much of a nerd he is while he's so goddamn ripped. Here's the... I mean, it's going to be Imperium based, right? We all know that. There's no way in hell they're not going to do something at 40k and not have it be Imperium based. It's just not happening. They're not going to pull a Fire Warrior on us. It's going to be Imperium based. It's probably going to be... what are they called? Probably going to be Space Marine based. And Henry Cavill is going to look damn sexy as a Blood Angel. Ooh. I said it. Never conceptualized that. And now I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, yes. But the thing is, it's like most companies, when they do that, they'd be like full green screen. Henry Cavill would actually have the, like, it wouldn't be authentic Blood Angel armor, because that's not possible. But it would be as close as you could get. It wouldn't be green screened. It'd be like full cosplay level, and it would be like, damn. Anyway, that's my guess. Henry Cavill, Blood Angel. That or Henry Cavill, Commissar. But I'm hoping for Blood Angel. I'm not even a fan of the Blood Angels. I could just dig that. Like, tell me what Space Marine chapter Henry Cavill should be. Don't let me influence you because I already said Blood Angel. Let's be honest. There is no right or wrong answer here. Unless you seem to say Salamander, in which case I think you know why you're wrong on that one. If they go 40k, they go basic blue bitch. Ultramarine? I mean, you know what? I trust Henry Cavill to not do Ultramarines. We do not need to see, no offense if he's here, we do not need to see Revolte Gilliman, okay? I don't want to see any of that shit. Maybe they'll do 30k. 30k would be cool. I mean, will they try to do mass appeal? That's the question. There's no word on who Henry Cavill would play again. That's right, it's the 40k cinematic universe. One of the Primarchs or Captain Generals. Leman Russ. Space Wolves Primarch, eh? I could see Leman Russ, I suppose. Is Leman Russ dead? I forget who died and who, like, ran off into the void. Leman Russ. Hey, look, you did well. Leman Russ, what happened to you? Leman Russ, Leman Russ, Leman Russ. Disappearance of Russ. No one knows what happened to Leman Russ. Some say he disappeared into the Eye of Terror while searching for his old friend and rival, Lionel Johnson. Okay. So, I guess. He's still around. I mean, I believe they're bringing back the Primarchs as time goes on these days. I mean, anyone who's paying attention, which is fine. Leman Russ is something other than the tank. Yeah, the Leman Russ tank is named after the Primarch of the Space Wolves. The fact that you know that the tank is still pretty, the Leman Russ is a tank, is pretty impressive. So, don't discount yourself on that. That's pretty good. My suit's out of power. That's distressing. No, that's pretty impressive that you know that Leman Russ... I mean, I believe somewhat at some point they were like, the Leman Russ was something that the Space Marines were not allowed to use, and it's like, what about the Space Wolves? The tank's literally named after their Primarch. You played all 3 Dawn of War games. That's pretty much how much you know about Warhammer 40k. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good level of knowledge, Tara. That's like, you know, a decent chunk of stuff with that. they wrote themselves the tank Space Marine plot hole. They did. I think Space Wolves are allowed to use the Lemon Rust now because it was like, why could they not use the Lemon Rust? It's literally named after their boy. Which you gotta have your tank that's named after your boy. I mean, if I had a tank named after my father, I'd be like, I want to ride that tank. Okay. That sounded vaguely creepier than I wanted it to. As far as I know, they've never named a tank after my father. I'll have to ask him. Dad, did they ever name a tank after you? No, why would they have done that? They did. Bob Simple. Oh, my dad's not that old, obviously. And I believe Bob Simple was named after Bob Simple. There was a sound of a worm there, and it literally, like, scared me. But look, I mean, did well, Tara. I would be proud that you recognized the Lemon Rust. It's a decent tank from what I recall. I don't know. I mean, I think the most fun I had with 40k was there was a 140k card game that Fantasy Flight made a few years back, and I loved that card game so much. It was hampered a little bit by a a person I played with, that was just so out of my level, and it just made the game not fun, but it was a really fun card game. Did I just primarily play orcs? Not primarily, I mean not only, but primarily, of course I did. It was one of those Fantasy Flight games where every month they'd release a new pack and it would give you new cards, and everyone would have the same cards. Fun. It was like Netrunner back, like the way they did Netrunner. Just every month you get new cards and everyone gets really excited about it. A new leader would come out. We didn't have as big a community as Netrunner did, of course, because Netrunner community was pretty large, but still pretty happy. You know, aside from the fights we had for no real reason. But that's just card games, man. What I'd like to do is focus things to go this way. Yeah, no, that's right. And then the last one splits up. Okay. So that's the meat line. So this is the fish line. Now, if any fish comes through here, it's being turned into meat. Right? That's not a surprise. That's not a shock horror moment. That's you're going into the meat line. Thou art becometh meat. Now, we need 27 times 3. 81. 81 is probably fine, so 40 each side, so 20 each layer. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we need inserters, obs. Not that way. No, that's entirely wrong. Not entirely wrong, actually. It's It's close to right. It's just wrong in a very visceral sense. And then we go and make another one of these. Okay, so that'll get us lots of fishy fishes. Okay. Then with that we have lots of fishy fish. Separate. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Flip. Now build on water. Gosh darn it. It appears that I also forgot to worry about power. Common problem in my line of work. Go place that. Oh gosh, there's more things you gotta place, huh? Okay. So what I'd probably like to do is go that, like that, and like that. Good. You know what? This is not as imposing as I thought it would be when I considered building it. It's still imposing and terrifying, but better than I thought it would be. Also, why have we not getting more science? You don't think cavalry should play any type of space marine because the whole point of those bodies is their specifically unobtainable human proportions. Wow. Can't say I disagree with that logic, but wow. Who are you? Be so brave. So bold. You are correct though. Why is... okay. Yeah, I think you're correct there. I mean, they would CG it a little bit, I guess, or camera trickery. You know, you put the camera down low when he's talking to, like, a human. As long as he doesn't do something silly like become the Emperor in 30k. He's not Emperor. I like Henry Cavill. He's no Emperor of mankind. Okay, stupid question. For those who know more about 40k than me. The Imperium, were they fascist, like, when the Emperor was around, or was that something that happened after the fall of mankind? Like, was that a... did that all go hell after the Horus Heresy? It was always fascist? Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Can we do just a regular old splitter? We can. Literally religious crusades. They weren't religious though. The religion didn't come until after the Emperor died. Well, the Emperor didn't die, I suppose. Counterpoint. Star Trek, rubber read that again. Counterpoint. Star Trek, rubber, forehead aliens. Some... I don't understand what those words mean. Okay, that should fix it. They weren't religious crusades. It was about a crusade about bringing humanity back to, like, together. Humanity was not doing that. And the Emperor was like, yo, humanity, I think we'd have a better chance to stick together. And they said, I don't think so. And the Emperor said, that's fine. I guess they did call it a crusade. I guess if you call something a crusade, you kind of lose a lot of your ability to say this is not a religious thing, huh? It's not a crusade, Dad. You don't understand. Just because we call it a crusade doesn't mean it's religious. God. You might say rule number 1. Shall not worship anyone other than me. No, the Emperor did not want to be worshipped. The Emperor was actually anti-religion. So when Rabulte came out of his 10,000 year slumber, he was like, they're like, praise the God Emperor. And he's like, the God fucking who? Yeah, the God Emperor, you know. The God of mankind. He's like, no. This is not the plan, guys. No religion. Like, except the God Emperor, we get it. No religion. So humanity kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Humanity just got a little too excited about the whole idea of a God Emperor. I mean, who doesn't? Fudge, I always do that. I get rid of them all rather than just doing a slight alteration. Like 100 of them? And I would like, maybe like 400 of these. Can I build more of these? I think I'm not building enough of them. The internal consistency and depiction is more important than literal translation concepts. Just because supposed to be unobtainable human proportions doesn't mean humans aren't allowed to play as roles. Right, okay. I would probably like to have like 500 of those. Iron is proving to be a problem. Okay, I don't think iron's a problem. I think we're just not building it fast enough, if that is an obtainable difference. So we need strain casters. Get like 10 of those, please. And we're going to need induction furnaces. Probably blast furnaces as well. And probably casters. Would that be enough to speed up iron? I think so. Yeah, I think that'd help. God Emperor didn't want to be worshipped. Conquer the galaxy and rule with an iron fist, but not worshipped. I mean, I believe the Emperor understood the problem with worshipping a warp entity at that point. You know, the demons were worshipped and that was a problem. Now, I don't know if the concept of chaos was quite understood by that point, but I haven't really read a lot of the fiction. I feel like if I read a lot of the Horus Heresy books, that question would probably be easily answered. I know a friend who's read a lot of them, but I don't really talk to them much about 40k stuff. That's not true. I do talk to them a lot about 40k stuff, but they just talk about the stuff they want to talk about, rather than... They just want to talk about the homoerotica of the Primarchs, which... Let's not judge. My Marines have 2 hearts. I'll base the universe is the silliest, most extreme version you could ever be. And if Superman just looks, if Space Marine just looks like Superman, it's a lot smaller. Right. Okay. I can see that logic. I think we actually do have a small problem. How are we going to repopulate the fish in other rows? Because the fish do their spins. Okay, guys, can you come back down here, please? At least they didn't have actual aliens on Star Trek. The fact they didn't have actual aliens on Star Trek doesn't ruin the show. Maybe they didn't have actual aliens on the show. Explain how Odo changed form. He was an actual shapeshifter. Can't believe I had to explain this. Sorry, just the idea that I actually thought that was real would be really funny. At least you're gonna tell me it was camera trickery. Unlikely. I miss the old, like, that was the fun thing about Star Trek, right? It was all costuming. It was all clever costuming, it wasn't all CG. I bet you, I don't know, but I am willing to put money that all the alien races in Star Trek these days are CG'd. Now, am I right? I hope not. But I'd put money that they probably are. The King of Jordan was in Star Trek. Like the literal King of Jordan? Wait, what? Seriously? Sure, you can do a CGI replacement. Like when Doctor Who, the character was... oh shit, what was her name? The Lady Cassandra, the last human. Okay. But the CG then sucked, right? She looks terrible. I don't know if that gives me justification, it's just funny. He was a prince at the time. Hilarious. Ah, wait, we haven't actually got the... moisturize me. I forgot about that. Hey, Zoe. Oh, I forgot about the moisturizing. Gross. Gross. I would like this tank to go the other way. Okay. I just decided I'd like that tank to go the other way. How you doing, Zoe? Good to see you here, as always. Even though you reminded me of the moisturize me thing. But I'll get over that. I'm not going to blame you for that. I might blame you for that, but not for long. Not for long enough to be a concern. How about that? That phrase is burned into your brain. I've got Who Turned Off the Lights burned into my brain because of Silence in the Library. God, I've really been meaning to watch the catch up on Doctor Who. I've got to finish watching Peter Capaldi and then get through all the Jodie Whittaker stuff. I was going to do it over the holiday, like the Christmas holidays, and then I just didn't. No real reason, I just didn't do it. Watched all by the lot. Are you my mummy? Oh, that was a good one too. What was that called? I know the one you're talking about though. Good shit. The gas mask chat. Yeah. But what was the episode called? I can't remember. The Doctor Dances was one of the second part of that, I think. The Soldier Slug probably wouldn't hold up on the second view, but were fun. Yeah. I mean, Doctor Who has never been like... You know, I don't think Doctor Who... This is going to be a controversial statement. I don't think Doctor Who is as good as fans think it is. And this comes from someone who actually really enjoys Doctor Who. I just think it's just... It's really hokey stuff, right? Oh, you don't think the new specials will hold up? Yeah, it's fine. I just think Doctor Who is... It's fun, but it's not great. So a comment online. Usually that's the start of a terrible sentence. Get those fish for me, please. Doctor Who is the British One Piece. Ooh. Why have we got meat here? Oh. Doctor Who doesn't have doesn't promise an ending that will never happen. That's true. It doesn't promise an end. I guess One Piece does promise that it'll end one day. Whether we believe it or not is another question, but... No, One Piece will end one day. And fans will ultimately regard it as the worst thing that's ever existed. There's one thing I can count on the internet for, it's just hating anything. Why do we not have artificial fish water? We should have it. Okay. Oh, because we're missing a... Okay. Okay. I mean, what really ending are people expecting from One Piece anyway? He becomes King of Pirates? Has he already become King of Pirates? I haven't really focused One Piece. Like, Luffy become King of Pirates. What more do you want from it? He finds the One Piece? The One Piece is actually a monster? No, wait, that was the end of Borderlands 1. And I can say that because it literally spoils it at the start of Borderlands 2, which was an inherently better game. I like how I say the word inherently like I know what it means. Is the One Piece enlightenment? Could be. The real One Piece was the friends we made along the way, right? I can need more than that. Then we're going to do something with this artificial fish water. But the important thing is, we have moved forwards. We've done that, we've done that. You have money on One Piece is the friends we made, being done unironically if it does end. Luffy just evaporates into light. Now, here's the real thing. I know what you mean, but what if he evaporated into light Yagami? You know, like from Death Note. He becomes a Shinigami. No one would see it coming. I'm just saying. Luffy ends up being a Shinigami. You know nothing about One Piece? Honestly, it sounds like you know a lot about One Piece by what you said. It seems legitimate. You've suggested a legitimate possible ending. The only thing I know a little bit about One Piece, but mostly all I know is sorry, Tunnel, I read your message. Mostly all I know about One Piece, I read a few hundred chapters and didn't catch up, and then watched the Netflix live action. Everyone claps and says congratulations after Luffy has a psychotic break. That is the best joke. That is the best joke, and I hope you're proud of yourself, because you should be. That's so good. So fucking good. And then Luffy just smiles at the camera. So good. Oh, what a horrible way to end the show. Or the manga. The thing is, the manga's going to end before the anime does, so, you know. People will know what the ending is beforehand. There, everyone gets hugged and turns into orange tang. I don't know what that means. I don't get that reference. Is that the other ending of Evangelion? I haven't seen any more of Evangelion other than the 26 episodes. And 1.0. That's the other ending of Evangelion. Holy shit, what? I've been meaning to watch it. I'm not even caring if it was spoiled now. My favorite spoilers but no one will believe you line. I mean, yeah. I'd believe it. I mean, if you're not right, you're probably right in like one of the what you call it? In one of the like the releases, it's probably what happens. I would believe that. You know, it's not. It doesn't happen in the original 26 episodes. It doesn't happen in the movie or the second movies, or the visual novel, or the live-action show. It happens in the third series of the hentai games. What? There was a hentai game? Oh, there was 3 series, or 5 of them. One of them was just about Shinji and what's his name? Kaoru, just making out the entire time. And let's be honest, girl I lived with would think that was fucking great. She was all about Shinji and Kaoru. And I do not know why, but there's probably a reason for it. Oh, hey, I never did the iron thing. I suppose you could go do that. Yeah, we're dating. I was joking. Of course there fucking were. Of course there were. That was a joke. I can't even be surprised. been on the internet long enough to know Rule 34 exists? Of course I do. I just didn't expect it to be a full-on, like, when I said that, I wasn't expecting like a full-on, you know, yaoi hentai game. Which is fine, I'm not judging. Oh, I don't have them. If it exists, I know. I know Rule 34, don't you worry. I am well aware of the rules of the internet. And Rule 35 is also relevant. Never forget Rule 35. It is important. You must not forget Rule 35, because it is equally as important as 34. People forget it with alarming frequency. My personal train ran out of fuel. That's hilarious. How am I going to get home? You call BS on 35? Why do you call BS on 35? 35 is just really an extension of 34. You've never heard of it before? Oh, so just because you've never heard of it before, you mean it's not real? No, 35 is absolutely real. I know people who have had Rule 35 parties. Fun fact, in one of them... I don't want to read that aloud. What? Why? Right, because the internet. Sorry, never mind. I don't know why I asked such a silly question. What is Rule 35? If it doesn't exist, someone will make it. So a bunch of my art friends it was played for laughs. It's a subsection of 34. Well, you gotta remember the rules of the internet were, first off, created by 4chan, so you can't really trust them too much anyway. But a lot of the rules would refer to previous rules. Yes, there were some subsections of rules, but generally... Okay, let's actually just make so this train can fill itself up. Okay. But yeah, so it was a continuation of 34 that obviously already existed. But, like, you know, the first rule is you do not talk about B, the second rule is you do not talk about B. So, you know, it's like, essentially, it was also 25 years ago, exactly. Some of the... Yeah. That's the next KCD. I mean, you already know that. You linked it. But yeah. Yeah, so, I mean... I was going to say it was before 4chan became that bad, but no, 4chan was always terrible. Let's never give 4chan the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, so, I mean, it's not like the rules were written by, like, lawyers who had, like, long contemplated it. It was probably a guy who was stoned off his goddamn mind writing it, and then just be like, that's so cool, man. You know. Oh my god, it's so true. There you go, Rule 35 continued. That's the point of Rule 35. It must be created. Okay, so that fixes the iron problem, I believe. I mean, I think 4chan has always been and will always be the literal worst. Is actually one of the rules as well, funnily enough. Like, they knew they were the worst. Not for the same reason that we're considering them now, but... they knew they were bad. Okay, can we get some more fish in here? We need some nuclear fission. That's a dumb joke. Get me those fish. We also need a radar down here. Alright. So the problem is we're going to have is... well, actually, no. We are already doing pretty well with stacking the fish. So long as we can keep stacking the fish... nuclear fission. But isn't that not efficient? Oh. Oh. You are correct. So long as we continue to get these fish happening, at some point that'll fill up all this area, and that would be ideal. It'll take a little bit. We do need to worry about what to do with the polluted fish water, which I suppose that's coming up. You know what we'll do? We'll do something rare for us. We'll actually finish a build before we work on the next one, eh? We've already got like 4 builds that are never going to be finished because they just aren't really needed at this stage. Let's just finish one. I know, it's going to be wild and crazy. But you know what? Maybe that's who I am. Maybe this is the day that I become a better person. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go that far, but you know what I mean. We'll make 5 to 10. Yeah, so we make quite a lot of Santa rays. But we need quite a lot of meat. This is probably why I should have had the fish roller coaster like I originally wanted. That's okay. Once I get this part sorted, it'll be fine. That moment in every man's life when they realize why they really wanted a fish roller coaster. Or woman's life, let's not be sexist. Some women love fish roller coasters. Let's not be sexist. You know what the worst part of that is? I had to remind myself. That's the part that makes me sad. Just a bit of casual sexism, that's what you always want to see. Oof. Woman want me, fish fear me? No, the opposite. Fish want me, woman fear me. Jesus. Sorry, I said that I didn't think about that. And then I was like, well... Fish fear me, woman fear me, everyone fears me. Please help. The scary man. Probably improve the batteries. That might be cool. You handed your friend William a pear and told him to shake it. For a short time he became William Shakespeare. God damn it. I don't know if I've seen it. If you used that one before, I haven't seen it. So, and I enjoyed it, so thank you. Shakespeare. Stupid, that's what it is. The worst part is I laughed. No, it's not. That's not the worst part. The worst part is I was entertained. Best jokes are the stupid ones? Yeah, I respect that. Ugh. I mean, look, I love bad jokes, so... I'm not gonna... you know, shoot them down or anything. Yeah, how are we doing? We're doing okay, actually. I mean, we do need to get all the speed modules in, but that's going to take time, because we have no speed modules. So that gets... all that really does is gets that one section done. There's still so much more to be done, which is disappointing. I mean, the next thing I probably need to do is get up puffers, which is distressing on a whole new level. I need the eggs to be able to make the be able to start making the biters. I don't really want to go too hard on puffers, but I am going to need them for a little bit. Okay, that's fine. We've run out of belts again. We've run out of... Can you make some better personal batteries, please? Like, we desperately need better personal batteries. I don't know if it's worth trying to get better solar powers, but definitely better batteries would be nice. Because once we get the better batteries, then we can at least work for a little bit longer between builds. Look, it's trying. And then while we're gone, we'll go get more fish as well. Because we're going to need more fish. Thankfully the new batteries is not actually going to be too difficult to do. All we need to do is grab some blue chips, which I'm sure the base has millions of. Not even concern ourselves by how many blue chips the base clearly will have on it. The joke is I don't have any, I know it. How much extra power will it give me? It'll give me... They give me more than double the juice. That's neat. I love double the juice. Said to me, how much juice would you like, Seif? I'd say double my juice. I'd feel like I was being rude if I didn't say please. I don't want to be intentionally rude. That's impolite after all. Okay. My juice. Double it, please. Okay. So... we have a shortage of blue chips. I'll be able to find something, but clearly not. Can you come over here? And then I also need... I need 4 batteries. Okay, so 4 batteries require me to have 5 batteries and some steel. Okay. Steel shouldn't be a problem. He says, realizing he has no idea what steel looks like. Yeah. You're following Utbrot _ Thank you for coming. Sorry for mangling your name. I feel like that's part of the thank you for following line. Thanks for thanks for following. Sorry for mangling your name. And someone's like, you know, you didn't mangle my name. You said it correctly. And I'm like, sorry, I didn't mangle your name further. No one is a winner here. Where do we find batteries? We find them here? No. What? Batteries are here though, right? Yeah. Why? I'll just go walk and find the batteries. There they are. I put them in a very prominent location so they can be easily accessed. It's so strange. 4 batteries. 4. And everything else can be ditched. I always love when there's a lot of construction happening and the bots are just going mental. Makes me happy. Like the sun just vanishes under all the robots. That might be too many, but I also don't care. Do we have a shortage of titanium? Surely not. No. We just have a shortage of titanium pipes? Oh yeah, that's actually the answer. Okay. Feels strange, but okay. So many robots just doing all sorts of stuff. Couldn't tell you what a single one of those bots are doing. I can tell you what maybe 2 of them are doing if I could find them. Quite frankly, that's just because we need more charges. Okay, we now have a capacity of 500 megajoules on my bots. As opposed to previously 500? No, 200. We previously had 80. That's pretty good. Let's go back down here, get that sorted, and then we should have our fish sorted out. It's always good to sort out your fish. I mean, that's just to get the alien meat in so we can feed the biters. We haven't even started to think about the puffers yet. In fact, we still need to get the alien goo, which we haven't got that either. Did I keep any liquefiers, or am I just completely out of liquefier? I'm completely out of liquefier. It's fine. Once these fish have started to cycle, how close are we to that? We're getting very close to those fish cycling. Sorry, I knew what I meant, but then I thought about fish like on a bicycle, and that just amused me. Yeah, once these fish start cycling, then we should be good. It'll take them a little while to actually get properly started, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Like, once the fish start backing up, we're good. And that is happening. They just need to back up just a little bit further. And then we can start worrying about what we can do with the alien goo. Well, no, we got to finish building it. As I said, let's actually finish a build for a change. As opposed to what I normally do, which is get excited about another build and just never finish it. That's my problem. Just general excitement is my problem in life. But this one's going to get done. Really all I've done today is build these fish. As I said, modules is always going to take time, and we've scaled it up to the size that we'll not need to worry about it. Hopefully. Famous last words, very Factorio player though, right? Oh yeah, no, this is scaled. We'll never need to do it again. I'm fairly certain this is actually the case with the fish. But it is still the Factorio player's curse words you should never say. Be nice to get all this done. Almost done anyway. Some pipe work is required, which... I mean, pipe work sucks at the best of times anyway. It's why you get the robots to do it. Why you rush bots and anything that has a lot of pipe work. Because you don't want to do the fiddly pipe work. Maybe you do. I don't. I was about to say I don't judge, but I do judge a little. The pipe work's the worst. As I said, maybe you like the pipe work. I don't. And that shouldn't impact on what you feel about things. I need a few more Santa rays. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. And that'll cut up more fish. Would you give us more fish? At that point, it becomes fish food. So we're focusing the research on the crystal processing just because I'm like, well, if we're doing it, let's just keep doing it, right? We probably don't have enough blue belts, honestly, but that's okay. We can make more. Blue belts aren't really a problem. This is why I didn't want to do modules. I was like, once I get started on this, it's going to take us a long time. And, I don't think I was incorrect in that assumption. CPUs. Oh, yeah, we're not doing those anytime soon. So did anyone check out Dominion on Steam? Did anyone pick that up? Did anyone, play the free game and then realize how much the DLC would cost? And then balk at that? Man, what a great deal. $200 of DLC. What a steal. I mean, again, if you were to buy the actual cards, you'd be buying, like, you know, $800 worth of cards. So that's different, but I don't know if I feel good about buying $300 of cards. Hey, Maholic, welcome! Welcome, everybody! I'm just talking about Dominion that came free to play on Steam. For those who not know, I'm SeiferKatt, and we're playing Seablock. Today, we're trying to make a lot of fish. Maholic's an alright guy? I mean, yeah, I agree with that, I suppose. I'm just being mean to Maholic. Why would I do that? Triple digit DLC costs. Exactly, but again, if I was to buy all the Dominion stuff, like the actual boxes of it, it would probably cost like, you know, as I said, about $800. But then I would have actual Dominion cards. So, I don't know. Weird. Weird to consider. So right now we're collecting fish so we can make meat, so we can make fish, so we can make meat. I wish some of that was a lie. But that is actually what we're doing. So we've decided to start making modules in Seablock. And modules in Seablock... well, I've decided to start preparing all the modules in Seablock because I thought, why not? Even if I can't do them all. And there's a few steps in the process. Now, admittedly, that's for tier 3 modules, and that's bigger than I really need to go, or even can go right now. I was like, you know, get it done. Think you're stuck on cube? Logic gone hard mode? Oh no, really? That's a shame. Cube looks so fun, and not soul destroying. Okay. Advanced chemistry probably is the correct way to go. Okay, so that makes my meat, which will feed the fish. which will make more fish. Which, when the fish belt fills up, then you have infinite fish. And I don't think I need to tell you that infinite fish is the correct number of fish to have at all times. But I don't have infinite fish currently. Gee. Why is that an emote? Why is that not an emote? I mean, it is, but why should that not be an emote? It was more... I don't know what my point was. There are ducks on Jupiter. I don't know if that's true. I'm not calling you a liar, but I think that's a bit of a fib. I'm not saying you're the one lying. I need infinite plus 1 fish. God damn no, not infinity plus 2 fish. Or plus 1 I don't know why I went up a notch there. Infinity plus 1 fish, I can handle. Infinity plus 2, I'm in trouble. Okay. There are ducks on Jupiter. Prove it. Okay, you know what? I want proof. Up these ducks on Jupiter. These ducks on Jupiter. I respect that. That's true. Holy shit, those ducks would be massive. Dave would be so happy. Do we have more fish? Not spelling like that, we don't. I think we do. Ah, goodness gracious. Raise quality of stream. You know what? We haven't raised the quality of stream today, so I think it's about right. You've done that a while ago? Ah, don't worry about it. Dumb way to spend your points. It's fun though, right? It's dumb but fun. Which is kind of how I like to hope the stream is. What are we doing with power? Any day now. We good now? Okay, we're good now. Phew. I'm not ending this stream until we have enough fish. Oh god, you know, maybe that was a silly thing to say. I just seen how many more meat we probably need. You know what? No, hang on, here's the thought. Why did I just use that fish? Right? What we're doing anyway. The fish aren't doing anything. Enough fish is the Egyptian god. I think you're thinking of Anubis, but close enough. Anubis is a dog. And does he have enough fish? Checkmate atheist? I don't know if you can talk about Egyptian gods and call someone an atheist. I'd never really considered it, to be honest. Check your privilege. Fair enough. Privilege checked, mate. Oh, goodness. It was a chess joke. Was it? Can't just say it's a chess joke. Oh, there's a god of fish. It. Alright. A good god. A good god. Checkmate. Well, I took you seriously and I thought you were actually telling me to check my privilege. And I was like, alright then. It's a valid thing to say, I suppose. We have a checkmate right here. We do have a checkmate right here. I should be making cover eggs. What am I thinking? Okay, good news. I think we're good, aside from the lack of speed modules. I like how Veldak could point out it's him like we didn't know. Is it me? Yes, Veldak, it's you. Hooray! Okay. He's cute that way. It's for me? Little... Okay. So this is how this should be run. More or less. Oh my goodness. The meat's actually starting to stack up. Holy crap. Are we... is this doing it? Is it happening? Do the happenings be happening? See, if the meat starts stacking up, that means we're probably in a good place. The meatification, exactly. Pleased to meet you. They're all running. Which means we could probably... Oh, we need more meat. Okay. I think its build smells the same or much worse than anywhere in a Seablock well. Fish don't smell bad underwater, I don't think. I know what you're saying, but I don't think a fish smells bad underwater. It's the air that makes a fish smell bad. Or maybe it's the decay, I don't know. Yeah, these fish aren't dead. I know they're on a belt and stay there for hours, but they're not dead fish. Which is a confusing sentence. Like, these fish are very much alive. On the belt. Forever. And we're just going to cut up more fish. And the best part about it is because I've turned off day-night cycles, it's always the sun. Like some sort of evil genius, I turned off day-night. The night will reign forever. Mr. Day-night cycle. God damn it. We do need to deal with this polluted fish water very soon, I think. I know I should be finishing, but I just want to get this happening. I think it's going well, though. I can see the meat starting to build up. Do these fish ever know water? Are they born onto the belts, their entire existence on belts, and know nothing else till they're taken off? Some of them do. Well, yeah, of course they do, because the... when they're in the tanks, they get artificial fish water. So they're born in artificial fish water. So, you know, I'm not a monster. I mean, I'm not a monster. You know, could be worse. I refuse to elaborate on how it could be worse, but it could be. Artificial? God damn it. God damn it. Do I have an answer for you? Oh, sorry. You're right. Is the water artificial or are the fish artificial? Jeez, do I have an answer for you? Not really. It's a really good question. God, man. I wasn't prepared to deal with this level of theory today. The fish in the sea look down the artificial fish water living fish. The way that French are allegedly dismissive of French-speaking Canadians. That's not true. I thought the French were just generally dismissive against anyone. God, I think the water is artificial, the fish are real, but the fish are tortured. Doesn't make them not real, but they are still tortured. Does that answer your question? It's literally the fish matrix. Exactly, we're using them for batteries. We've got cloud computing of fish over here. I think we need to do this a little bit more. And then I think we're good. No one can explain what the fish matrix is. You have to find out for yourself. But trust me, you don't want to figure out how to figure this out on yourself. Because it's bleak. I watch them liquefy the dead and feed them intravenously to the living. We do have real fish as part of our water supplies. That's true, we do. I've heard about that. They're clams, aren't they? I too have seen that Scott video. I got his name for a second there. Steamed clams. No, I believe they're quite alive clams. Come on, I just want to see this work. It's getting closer and closer to working, actually. So the idea is when we get enough fish, and the fish will automatically butcher themselves. They'll be self-butchering fish. Does artificial fish water have a description? Good question. No. Nor does polluted fish water. Polluted artificial fish water. So then the fish will start butchering themselves, and the meat will start coming in on its own. This is good. I mean, it's horrifying, but it's good enough. I just want to see that this build's actually working. It's going to be working a little bit slow because it doesn't have the speed modules, but we'll be working on that another day. Sounds like Pal World, I suppose. I'm not going to play Pal World, though, I've decided. At least, no. People seem like they're having fun with it, and that's good for them. Hey YouTube, does Pal World still exist when you're watching this? That's a good question. I mean, we're probably like 3 months away. India SeaWorld. Oh, but India SeaWorld is going to be like 30% faster. Yeah, YouTube, does Pal World still exist? Leave a comment. I'll let people know. It's probably about 3 months away since I actually upload this one on YouTube. 20% faster? Oh, okay. Well, it exists now, but I mean, in 3 months' time, will anyone give a crap? That's really the question, isn't it? I'm ending the stream now. As soon as this is working, I just want to see it work so I can be satisfied with my life. It's a big call. Probably not going to work. I think it's going to work. Power is fine. I thought power was a problem for a moment. No, power's fine. Do you like how fast, slow buildings have reasonable sounds now? I think that's pretty good. I think that's neat. Oh, here we go. Okay, and they go for butchering. And the fish get butchered. And that side's all wrong. I'm glad I waited for that. Okay. Put the meat out. Good quality assurance loop. I mean, it's working, right? And then the meat goes through here. Okay, so now I'm guessing a bunch of fish are coming back onto the belt. You can see that going down. When that goes down, the fish go on. And then a whole bunch of the fish go to get butchered. Put the meat out. Yeah. Reasonable thing to say. And then the fish get butchered. More meat goes back into the system. I gotta say, I appreciate the fact that this is not the most horrific thing I've done with meat in my streaming career. It's also a horrifying statement now that I think about it a little bit more, but I'll take it. And then, when the meat's all sorted out, then we get the alien goo, and we put the goo on the meat, and we have meat goo. No. Alien goo meat. What the hell is it actually called? What is it actually called? Alien processed meat. Not much better, honestly, is it? What, Chaza? Is there a problem? Beat you, the Vocaloid, Caramel Dancing Array win. Caramel Dancing Array win. I think we need a different array. I think we need a different music. Or is Caramel Dancing required because it's tradition? Like, do we just need to keep doing Caramel Dancing because we've always done Caramel Dancing? Oh, you know what we've done wrong. New song is good too. You're going to bed now? You know what? It's done. We've done what I needed to do. The fish are working. It's a good time to call it. Thank you, Glacier, for reminding me. We are only 15 minutes past my bedtime. Teamwork. As long as you remember, we're going to go 3 times higher. Please tell me I went 3 times higher. I did, thank goodness. Oh, flick. Thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this. I can't raise the quality of the stream. There's no part to do that here. I'll raise the quality next time. It'll start as a level 2 stream. Thank you everyone for being here today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as we made a fish farm. Oh, guys, the crickets. I get it. I hear them. I hear the crickets. Thank you. I'll be next streaming on Thursday, doing more Factorio. We'll be continuing making modules. Probably time to look at the puffers. And then maybe the biters. And then maybe we start actually getting shit done. Maybe. You can... What are the social links? You go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's right. Post VODs. And you can also... What can you also do? You can also go to the Discord. That's where I hang out. It's where you can ask questions, talk to me, post pictures of cats, talk about Factorio. Just do all the things that one would do in a regular Discord, which is associated with a streamer. Why do I have a Discord? I don't know. It just seems like a good way to get a community going. Seems to have worked. Good people in there. That's why I stalk Seif, exactly. Is Seif playing Baldur's Gate? It's a good way to know. You can also ask Seif, hey, are you playing Baldur's Gate? Seif will go, yeah, I am. It's freaking great. But I'm done for the night. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I play an idle game all the time. I don't really play it all the time. It's just on all the time. It's going to become my number 2 game very soon at this rate. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.